What's up, great people? It's Chucky C. Yeah, I'm definitely rocking the glasses today, so I know I probably look like a fish. Sorry. But yeah, this isn't really about my appearance per se today. I am actually going to be giving my critiques and showing you the colors on my skin, because I'm fairly brown skin or whatnot, of KOR. See, KOR, and I know it's backwards on your screen, but it's KA apostrophe OIR, KOR. And it's a new line released by oh my gosh, what is her name? I can't think of it right now. Dior, Keisha Dior. Sorry, I'm tripping right now. And she's kind of famed herself. She's a video model or whatnot, and she's famed herself off of these very highly pigmented, that's better, highly pigmented colors for lipstick. So she has green, she has blues, whites, yellows, oranges, anything you can think of, she has that color. And you know, that caught my eye just because it's like, oh, she's rocking the unusual colors here. Let me participate. So these are the two colors that I got. Basic, pink and purple, but unbasically, this is Trina Rockstarr, so it's actually Trina's color that it's exclusively for her. Trina, nah, her, yeah. This is her color, so Trina Rockstarr. It's an extremely bright neon pink, as you see. So I'm really excited about that. And then the other color is Sade-Raquel, which is kind of a lavender pink. If you were to go to the website, it looks purple, sorry. It looks a lot more purple on the website than it actually is, or at least the color I have is anyway. So it actually goes on looking like a light pink or, a lavender color or whatnot. So I'm really excited about these two. And then instead of using a liner, I'm actually gonna go. I stopped by Sephora and I harassed them for a little while. And shout out to the Sephora girl. I didn't catch her name, but she hooked me up with NARS. It's a concealer stick in Dark Cafe, and use this instead of liner. So that's a win. She tried to say that liner makes you look old, and that kind of made me feel bad because I definitely went in there for a liner and I walked out with concealer. But it's okay. It's okay. So as long as it looks good, who really cares? So first up, I am actually going to do the Trina Rockstarr, just because I haven't seen it yet. I wore the Sade-Raquel to work last week. So in the conclusion, you'll see pictures of that. Yeah, I have like the whole face on, makeup and eyelashes and stuff. So don't be surprised, like, oh, that's Chuck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so here we go with the Trina Rockstarr. Okay, one quick thing before you put on any, like, this is in life, any lipstick or any gloss or anything. Make sure you scrub your lips. Make sure you prime them and you prep them. You want to take a washcloth or a toothbrush. I'd use a washcloth, a wet one, and just rub it against your lips, and kind of buff your lips out a little bit. And then put some chapstick on top of it. That way you don't have your roughs and your ridges. It's wintertime, so everybody's lips are chapped. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody has a peeling or two. Everybody bites on their lips. You're lying if you say you don't. So just make sure you handle all that before you put any of these products on. So I'm gonna move forward with the Trina Rockstarr, which is extremely bright here. All right. Woo, that is bright. OMG. Let's mute this a little bit. Let's mute these edges out. This is just the concealer. And guys, I have nothing else on my lip. I have no, on my face. So, I'm being hard-headed. I have no foundation on, no anything. And guys, this isn't like a perfect job. This isn't like a I'm about to go to work face. So don't judge me, please. Too bad. But there we go. That's the Trina Rockstarr. It's, as you see, it's very freaking like, not even, it has kind of like an iridescent tint that I didn't know that was in there. But I'm kind of digging it. It's really bright. So this is the Trina Rockstarr without a liner. No gloss. Just straight lipstick. Straight KOR. So it's $21.99 from KOR.com. I'd say it's worth it. It kind of reminds me of Girl About Town by MAC, but it's probably a little brighter. My only spite with KOR's products is that one, I don't like wearing lip gloss with it just because I like the pigment too much, and a lot of my lip glosses are colored, so I don't want to put anything on top of it. So my lips tend to dry out a little bit, so you end up applying more, you know, to keep it moisturized. But that's it. So okay, that's that. Okie doke. So that was the Trina Rockstarr, and now we're gonna move on to the Sade-Raquel, which I really like. I didn't know that purple would be so appealing to me. So yeah, I've taken off everything else and re-prepped my lips, or rechapped them. I mean, lack of better words, I re-moisturized them. So now I'm gonna go with the lavender color. You see what I mean? So it kind of takes on a pinkish. Maybe it's just me. I may be a little colorblind. I really like this color. All her lipsticks tend to have, well, the two I have anyway, tend to have a nice little sheen to them. And they glide on fairly good, so, or fairly well. I don't know why I do these videos and then my grammar is completely off. All right. So, back to these, back to the NARS. I can do that since I don't have on any liner. And once again, it's a rush job. Like, if I was going to work, I'd probably do a much better job at concentrating the color and all that jazz. But I love you guys, but all right. So this is the Sade-Raquel. This is my lavender. And I'm in love with this color. Like, I literally put it on Twitter and I got quite a few retweets, you know. So I'm over here in the mirror. Yeah, so this is the Sade-Raquel. I'm really enjoying it. It goes with my shirt, as you see. Haha. But really nice. It glides on. It the stay is fairly well too. So I mean, it stays fairly well. I think I reapplied it 2, maybe 3 times in a 4 or 5 hour period. I'm trying to think of how long it was that I was working that night. But yeah, it definitely stays on, and it was still on when I left work. I just reapplied it, like I said, because of the dry feeling I was getting. But this is Sade-Raquel by KOR. Highly pigmented colors. Definitely a win. Definitely worth the investment. The Trina Rockstarr was $21.99, whereas their basic colors, and I think that just because it's a special edition, this is actually $14.99. So it's, I mean, it's not too bad in pricing. And the color's better than something you would get from the department store or whatnot. So these are the colors I have. Trina Rockstarr, and Sade-Raquel. Definitely good buys. Go to the website, KR, and I'm really pubbing them like I'm getting paid, but whatever. So it's definitely a decent product. Definitely something to look into if you're excited about it. And yeah, go forth, thy mighty ant. Pieces.